going on, guys? This is Damien from the BodyArchitectz here, bringing you a bicep and back workout. Just wanted to go over what our current training is at the moment. We're doing hypertrophy training / strength training, but we're just doing it a little bit differently. When we go heavy, we go really heavy. When we go high volume, we go high volume. By that, I mean doing between 12 to 15 reps, or maybe even 20, depending on what body part we're doing. Now, what I wanted to also talk about is I'm also incorporating resistance bands within this workout. So let me get into details about that exactly. Now, doing 4 sets, depending on what we're doing, if we're doing a strength workout, then the repetitions are going to be anywhere between 4 to 8 reps. Anyway, on the last 2 sets, I like to incorporate the resistance bands. Now, what that's going to do, it's going to cause you to achieve a pretty intense pump and also work your muscle fibers out in a way that you probably never worked out before if you've never incorporated resistance bands. Now, the reason why I like to put it in the last 2 sets of the workout is to give my biceps a chance to kind of recuperate on the first 2 sets. So it's kind of just like a recuperating mode there for the first 2 sets, and then you really kill those biceps on the last 2 sets as soon as you drop the weight, and then you incorporate those resistance bands. Now, notice here, I was doing hammer curls, Miles is doing hammer curls, of course, we're on the same routine. Now, take the resistance bands and you keep your hands in a non-supinated position. Now, that's gonna work the short head of the bicep and work that thickness of the bicep as well.
What's going on, guys? It's Miles from the BodyArchitectz, and our next workout is the Spyder Curl. Now, these are a little bit different from preacher curls. Spyder curls, technically all you're really doing is just widening up your grip when you are doing these curls. Spyder curls gives you pretty much a better stabilization when you are trying to lift up the weight, as far as when let's say you're doing a normal bicep curl. Really, the pad where the Spyder Curls gives you more of a control in your grip when you're doing this workout. And right here you see Damien is going to use the resistance bands, and right here with the resistance bands we are doing about 15 reps, and with the Spyder Curls this is like 4 sets, so you can really feel the burn when we're using this. As you can see, Damien's face is in a lot of pain. Okay, now guys, we got something in the works. The BodyArchitectz are making a product. They're making something called Grind Control, and it really gets your gears going when you are working out. It's going to include a lot of citric acid in it, a lot of potassium, around 80 grams of sugar, a whopping 4,000 milligrams of caffeine, and around 15 grams of saturated fat. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking that you're gonna die and you're gonna receive a heart attack or something. But think about all the gains that you will receive by taking this pre-workout. I mean, guys, would you rather be a skinny fuck like this, or would you rather turn into a god? Just keep in mind that Grind Control is either compatible with Red Bull or Monster, and the starting price is $86.86.
Please, guys, don't forget to pre-order, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, just remember, guys, anything for the gains. Don't forget that. Anyway, back to the workout. Doing a barbell superset, doing wide grip and close grip. This is more or less of a high-volume workout, trying to hit about 8 and 8 altogether. Dropping the weight, switching grips. Now I'm working the long head and the short head of the bicep. I like to call this workout the tear jerker, because usually by the 3rd set I'm in a lot of pain, excruciating, and I had the bright idea to incorporate these resistance bands once again, which was, although very beneficial to my pump, however, it put me in unimaginable pain that I can't really describe or put in words. You can see there I just almost threw the resistance bands down. I just wanted to talk about momentum and maybe when it should be allowed in your bicep workout. I notice here, especially when I do this workout, the Superset here, towards the ending of my sets, I use momentum to get those last couple of reps out. I think if you're trying to really complete the set in itself, I think it's okay to use some momentum to complete the set so you can get all the reps out. Now, if you start the workout itself with a lot of momentum, you know, just jerking your body up and down, back and forth for every single set, then your biceps, as you know, are gonna not really get anything out of it, and it's gonna be some weird full body workout that doesn't need to happen. As you can see here, Miles is picking up the bands, going to initiate that resistance within those biceps. I highly advise you guys to try this. If maybe if you've used resistant bands before, I don't know if you've tried it like this. If you haven't, please try it. It's going to give you guys an insane pump.
Now our next workout is going to be heading into the reverse curls. What we did here was just took one of the bars, hooked up to one of the cable machines, and started our workout. So another good tip to actually keep in mind when doing this specific workout is try to keep your arms, or any bicep workout for that matter, is basically try to keep your back straight and use all the movement in your arms to do the work. You just want to be working the head of the biceps. Now this workout is going to be another hypertrophy workout, so we're doing 15 reps here. So as you can see right now, Damien finished up his set there, but then he automatically goes to the resistance bands to do another 12 to 15 reps on the resistance bands, and this gives you an insane pump. Now, as I said before, don't try to swing your arms like you're just thrusting it up there. You want to only be working the arms, so make sure to keep that back straight as much as you can. Whether any workout it might be, I think too many people focus on the amount of weight they are trying to lift at the gym rather than focusing on their form. You know, we do not want to have bad form. Now, a little bit of wobbliness is alright now and then, but you do not want to have that all the time, because if you are focused on just, increasing the weight, you are going to eventually develop the habit of having bad form throughout your workouts. That is why it is extremely important to keep your form always in check, because if you maintain bad form, you're going to live with bad form, and that could really cause you to probably never go to the gym again, because this makes you more acceptable to injury.
So the next workout is going to be close grip lat pull down. One thing I really wanted to emphasize was momentum, but controlled momentum. Now that sounds pretty weird when you say controlled momentum, but you're going to actually use momentum in this workout. It might look kind of funny, but you're using it in a very controlled way. I'm letting my shoulders roll all the way forward, and I'm actually pushing my body back so I can pull the weight down a little bit easier, but that's going to allow me to let my elbows go past my body so it hits my lower lat, and as well get a very good burn and contraction in my upper lat as well. So all around, it's a pretty good lat workout if you use a little bit of momentum. As you can see here, Miles is doing something very similar. He's using controlled momentum, letting his body rock forward a little bit and pulling it back, as well as you see his elbow go past his body as well, so he's hitting the lower lat as well.
Now here we have in this workout, we have a different variation of the cable rows. Technically what you're doing is getting one of the balance pads and sitting underneath them for more elevation when you are doing the cable rows, so you're kind of hitting more of the upper back and the middle back during this workout. Right after here, we actually switched into the bent over barbell rows, and what we did here with this workout is actually, with the cable rows, it was more of a hypertrophy workout, while the bent over barbell rows are more of a strength workout. So we're basically kind of combining these two workouts into one. So when we are doing our cable rows, this is the hypertrophy workout, and we are trying to aim for a max of 10 reps here, while when we go into the bent over barbell rows, we are trying to get a max of at least 6 reps Now, I only got 5 reps when I did this workout, but it was probably due to the amount of weight we were using, and we didn't really feel like taking them all off, especially when we're going back and forth trying to do these workouts and recording. It gets kind of tedious if we do that. So I tried the best I could with this workout, and it was my first time, but I think I did a pretty good job. I still maintained good form, so hats off to me.
So the next workout is the rope lat pull down. As you can see here, I'm engaging my shoulders as I did before with my close grip lat pull down. My shoulders roll forward and I pull them back until my elbows are past my body. As my elbows are past my body, that's when I begin to really squeeze and engage my upper and my lower lat. Miles is going to be doing the same workout, of course, as me. Although he was making a little mistake at the beginning of his set, he wasn't bent forward enough, so I just told him to bend forward a little bit more. If you're standing straight up while doing this workout, it's going to turn into something like a tricep extension. So you just want to make sure you're aware of your body position, because if not, it's going to turn into a totally different workout that isn't intended to happen. So just keep that in mind and don't forget to engage your lats. Okay guys, if you enjoyed the content, please give us a like, and if you would like to share your ideas with us, leave a comment down below. And if you really enjoyed the content, please give us a subscribe so you can stay up to date with our future content. Catch you guys next time.